You're listening to DraftKings Network.
At your job, do you ever have to deal with a nose roller? How about a snub pulley? Well, if you're installing a new conveyor belt system, dealing with the different components can sound like you're speaking a foreign language. Luckily, you've got a team ready to help. Grainger's technical product specialists are fluent in maintenance, repair, and operations. So whenever you want to talk shop, just reach out. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I would like to figure out next month when Dwyane Wade finally gets his statue outside of the arena. It's the first such statue of any kind that the Miami Heat have ever built for anybody. Stugotz promised us long ago, and I want his words to mean something. I feel like we've diluted over the years Stugotz's words meaning anything. Stugotz said once upon a time, he made a threat that he delivered to Dwyane Wade and the Miami Heat, and it sounded like this.
If he goes to Cleveland and he plays 1 second of one game in a Cavs uniform, I will make sure that he never gets a statue and that jersey is never retired in the arena. I'll make sure of it.
I think the jersey's already been retired, right?
Has it?
You screwed that one up already.
Yeah, but everyone's jersey's retired in that
statue
place.
has been announced.
Yeah.
How are you going to do that?
Well, I was going to get with my friends, Miami officials, government people, pay him off a little bit to make sure that Dwyane Wade never gets a statue he doesn't deserve. I mean, that's it. And
It's actually a good plan.
I still have a month. I mean, the statue's not up. You haven't seen it yet. It hasn't been unveiled. Who knows if it's going to happen?
I really do think this is what I'd like to do. Can we figure out how to do this as a content play? It's right across the street. Can we have Stugotz as a lonely boycotter somewhere on October 27th wandering around the premises trying to still stop the statue from happening? Maybe have a bulldozer or something with him? What can we do to make Stugotz, just as a content play, to make it look like Stugotz is still trying to stop this as opposed to just saying he's going to do something and doing the Stugotz move of never actually doing anything?
I don't want you to stop dreaming and being creative with this idea. I just think the logistics are too tough. Yeah, he's not going to be able to walk across the street.
Right.
You can't count on him to come on a specific day.
Peaceful protest, maybe, with a sign?
But peaceful and outside, and it's hot, and right.
Well, he deserves some consequences for saying things, and bad optics for him are a consequence.
I should unveil the statue, to be honest with you. I mean, that'd be funny. Right?
Oh, my God.
The guy who said he's never getting a statue unveils the statue for Dwyane.
Now you become the hero.
Yes.
You becoming the story and getting a reward for threatening to not ever allow the statue to be put up?
If he's protesting, I'll be out there counter-protesting. So
that's
how it needs to be done.
I think we should have multiple picket signs and counter. And we should have you guys doing a debate show with picket signs.
Well, I like that.
Or just maybe. It's for you guys to consider. We don't make this about us.
I prefer that option.
I don't like that option ever.
Have you met Dan?
Benjamin Watson here writes the following, Stugotz, and I don't think he's being in the middle, Chris, but I do think a whole lot of people today are wrestling with the conflicts of I love football and football is unsafe. Benjamin Watson, the longtime tight end, must have played for 15 years at least, I would think.
Track Champ Bailey down from behind. Yep. Unbelievable.
He writes on Twitter, thinking about Tua right now, everyone is going to have an opinion on what he should do with his career, and that's a tough position to be in. I wasn't a star QB, but I've been in that position several times, concussed, frozen, and stumbling on the field while my family watched. Though I'm grateful for each season I played, I sometimes wish I would have walked away earlier. Perhaps it would have alleviated some of my current concerns about my future health. But in the moment, many athletes believe that things will always get better, they can overcome any setback, and there's more greatness to attain. The dogged determination that got us to the pinnacle can simultaneously be our worst enemy in decisions where objectivity is a necessity. Every athlete has to count the cost, known and speculative. I pray Tua seeks the Lord in the coming days. May wisdom prevail. I don't know how wisdom prevails here. How does wisdom prevail here?
I'm not going to lie, that just made me feel something.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want him to play. Shh. Ha! Shit.
I don't believe
Could
you.
be a kidney stone.
I don't believe
I'm
you
just
either.
saying, like, something happened in my stomach there. Was that a feeling?
It is
You were
Chicharron
reading
Friday.
what he said. Maybe it's that. I had two of those.
I've been squirming for 25 minutes, pal.
During the break, you were rubbing your nipples when you were talking about Jimmy Garoppolo.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That did do something for me.
That green sauce.
I was rubbing my nipples thinking about the chicharron.
It's really good. The chicharron is good. I don't know why we
that
only
with
do it
black
on
coffee
Fridays.
is explosive, to say the least.